In 2015, the confederations of the Oxfam predicted that the next year the top 1% will own more wealth than the rest of the world combined. Unsurprisingly, they were absolutely right. That's precisely what happened. But it didn't stop there, it went way further than that. Today, the top 8 wealthiest men hold more than the 3.7 billion poorest people combined. Just imagine that number for a moment. 8 people own more wealth than the entire population of Europe, Africa, both Americas and Southeast Asia, combined for a combination of 151 countries. Seems like they are Rothschilds out of time. But how much money is there in the world? What if we take all the money in the world and count them down? How much would be? Unfortunately, we will have multiple different answers because the numbers will differ based on what you defined as money. If we are strictly talking about physical money, which is cash and coins, then that number would be around 7.6 trillion US dollars. If each square would represent $100 billion, then this is how they would be distributed around the world. It doesn't look too much, right? Because the GDP of the United States alone is multiple times larger. But what if we include the deposit and all the money that's in our bank accounts? We would get some of which is $37 trillion. But there is even more money than banks usually don't allow you withdraw immediately, such as deposits. So if we combined all the money that exists in the bank's account, savings banks, and banknotes, we will get so-called broad money, which is all the money that exists in the world, $90.4 trillion. But this number doesn't even come to the close to the total global debt, which has risen to over $233 trillion, which is how much governments owe each other's households and the companies. This number seems way more significant compared to the existing cash. However, if we take all the existing cash and turn them into $100 bills and put them side by side, they will round the earth over 3,050 times. But regardless of how much money you have at the end of the day, they are nothing but paper or digital in the bank's accounts. That is why when it comes to money, the only thing that matters is what stands behind them. What are they backed with? For example, in ancient India, cowrie was used as the mean of exchange, or the ancient China, salt was used as money. But over time, people moved to gold and silver because they are more convenient. However, as we progress and build a more modern economy, carrying with you a pack of the gold wasn't safe or comfortable. That's why banks come into the pictures, who would give you a piece of paper that would represent your wealth in the bank in the exchange if you gold and silver. But today we live in a completely different world. The value of the money is set by the government. The government simply says, listen guys, this is the value of this paper, and its return we are liked. Alright, Uncle Sam? It reminds me of the game we used to play as a kids. We would set the little shops with the fake items, and we would use cards and money or the leaves on trees. That was very popular with a green, like a dollar green, so why not? We used decide how much each card would worth, and we would buy with these cards from each other, believing in their value. As mean as it might sound, the modern monetary systems work in the same. During 2008 crash, the US, Japan, and the EU printed $9 trillion to save the economy. But in 2022, just imagine, they printed more money than they printed all year before. I don't know, they printed around $15 trillion, and inflation just rise 9%. It's in dollar 9%, which usually was 2.5%. It's just insane economy. Now, if you take the total amount of the gold that exists in the world, they wouldn't exceed $7.5 trillion. So our money is backed by nothing, like the card we used to pay as the little kids. But don't worry, it's not a big deal. Yes, we might experience another crash or two in not more, but we will evolve and move to the better systems such as the cryptocurrencies or something else. That's better than our current systems because we always have been moving from one system to another and trying to make our lives more convenient. But you know what's even more convenient? It's turning your passion into the business, into the source of the income. What could be more enjoyable than making money while doing what you absolutely love? That's why I partnered with the Skillshare and created this course for you. The first 68 people who will use the link in the descriptions will get the course for free. I definitely worth giving it a try. The course is short, is fully animated like this video. You will definitely enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.